Yeah, start that off. Start this off with a bang.
Wow. Okay. You started. Let's just start early. Let's go. Hi everyone. Wow, what a start. We've got so many people waiting. I see over 20 people waiting. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. And Nick, wow. So Nick is helping us on Radio Eddie, and he has also just dropped $5. Thank you so much in the super chat. I really, really appreciate that, Nick. So Nick, why don't you kick us off? Let us know about Radio Eddie. And I know you're not going to shout yourself out. So while you talk about Radio Eddie, I'm going to get your link and your GitHub link and share it in the chat as well. But awesome to have so many people early. Like, it's great that you're all chatting between each other. You know, I love that. So thank you so much. And I've just realized I've done a fail. I'm not wearing my Hubber t-shirt next time. Okay, Nick, take it away and let me find your link.
You do have to wash that shirt sometimes. You know?
I've got like 5 of them, but that's a good excuse.
Good morning, everybody. For those who are new to the channel or need a refresher, make sure that you are in our Discord community server as well. There at the very top of the channel list, you will see a new stage channel called Radio Eddie Stage. If you hop into this channel, you can hit the request to speak button, and then Eddie or myself can bring you up on stage where you will be live with us here on the stream. Now, if you don't plan on speaking, we do recommend that you listen through YouTube rather than through the Radio Eddie Stage channel so that you get the full video and audio experience.
Exactly, yes. And if you're in Radio Eddie on Discord, do keep the YouTube open so you can see kind of the screen and what I'm sharing, because we're going to be reviewing your projects today. We've got loads to go through, so I'm going to try and go through them much faster. So do give me nudges, and we can go faster if you all give your suggestions and feedback in the chat. Let's have a look. Let me just share Nick's GitHub because I know he won't share it. There we go. Okay, shared Nick's GitHub in the chat. Go follow Nick on GitHub. That's awesome. Okay, right. Let's get started. So we do have, where is it? The Eddie Hub organization, and we have our support. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen, Eddie. Oh, terrible fail today, Eddie. Okay, here we go.
So as Eddie loads this up, I think I've got a green square opportunity for everybody here. And Eddie's about to notice this, but I noticed this when I was looking at our issue list a couple days ago to prep for this live stream. We now have separate labels for each of the review types. Depending on the issue you open, there's the open source review, there's the GH profile review. And the problem with that is the GitHub UI only allows you to filter by one label. So I think that, and somebody can make an issue for this so we can track it, we need a label that applies on all of those templates that will, something like live stream review that will apply on all of those templates so we can see all of the types of reviews at once.
I love that. Let's do that now. Someone please raise the issue. I want to get started and I want to do that straight away. So let's have a look. So therefore we can do everything in order. I think that's quite good. So let's have a look. I'll create a new label called live stream review. I think that sounds about right. Yes, because we've got GH profile review, open source review, and portfolio review, resume review, as mentioned by Nick. So let me get this, use the same color as well, so there's no confusion. Let's create this label, and we should be able to easily add it to the ones that are open already. So what we can do is, if I refresh this page, it's got open source review. We'll ignore the no issue activity label. Actually, we should probably remove that, but I should be able to go now to live stream review, add that. Oh, that's filtering, that's not applying. Eddie, that's not very good. Go back a page. Everyone, don't forget, get the green squares. Here we go. Select them all. Now it will work.
Don't apply it to all of them.
I want to apply it to all of them and remove that one. And then live stream review. I should apply it to all the ones on the second page, and then I'll go through to the first page and do the same again, and I'll do it for the other labels as well. But Nick's probably going to beat me to it.
I got the first page, I believe.
Oh, did you? Okay. Let's have a look.
It's still loading. It's thinking about it.
Okay, GitHub's being a bit slow today. While you're doing that,
Let's just
sorry, go on.
try not to crash it.
Let's not break GitHub again. I think we've done that once before.
We did. It was a great live stream. We turned the entire status page red.
We did. Okay, that's awesome. So yes, they're all green. And if you wouldn't mind doing them for the other types, and then some pull requests if people want them as well, is for our issue templates. We do need to add those for GitHub profile review. We will need, if I go to raw, you will see, oh, that's very small. Let me go back. Let me just hit edit, but I won't actually save it because I want all of you to get the green squares. Where you've got labels, we will need a second one, which is live stream review as well as a label. Do that on all the review type templates. So there's loads of green squares for all of you to get. So we're off to a great start. Yes, I've made 2 mistakes already, but Nick has fixed them and saved me, so that's good. And you're all going to get some green squares. I think we've got like kind of maybe 3 templates. So that's like 3 green squares straight away. 4.
I think we have 4.
4 sounds good. Awesome. Great to have everyone in the chat. So I saw who was first. So Yash was first. I was second. Well, I don't think that counts. Mercy Pink, Jazpreet, Karuna, Tom, SR, Nick, you all knows here, early as always. Who else have we got? Loads of awesome people. I love it. ViViV, of course, as well. Love it that you're all chatting between each other. Prathamesh. I should bring some of the chats onto the screen. I'll do that shortly. Okay, it's great that you're networking between each other. That is awesome. So let's get started. Let's review. So I'm going to filter by live stream review. I'm going to go to page 3. We've got 3 pages. Okay, Eddie, we've got a lot to get through. Let's have a look. So on the 1st of Feb, I'm a bit behind. So let's have a look. Write in the chat if you think you've got a project coming up for review. Let us know. I'll be interested to know who's here to get their, well, waiting for their own project to be reviewed, or they're just seeing what projects are being reviewed. So let's have a look. 30 people here. Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. Okay, please review my open source project. Let's have a look. And there's been some comments already. Yes, so you can see there's some comments already. We recognize, I think this is Tom. I think if that's correct. I think so. So let's have a look at this project. What have we got first? Make this full screen. Okay, can everyone read that? Hope that's all good on your screens. Let's see. Okay, auth.me with a lot of commits, with the same commits. Every file has been touched with different versions. Maybe that's an automated commit because they've got different versions and different files. Okay. But what do you all think? What are your first impressions of this repo? I know mine are. Sorry, go on, Nick.
I like that it's got a screenshot.
I haven't got that far yet, but yes, that screenshot definitely helps. It's a bit low res. I would like it a bit higher. I like it a bit crisper, I suppose. But, you know, it's got a screenshot, which is better than most repos. My first...
they're using...
Sorry, go on, Nick. Carry on.
Go ahead.
No, you carry on. No, you carry on. I want to make notes while we're doing this.
They're using releases. I know you love releases.
I do. Okay.
You know, what's missing, though, is conventional commits.
Nick's digging deeper already. Yeah, see, for me, all the commits seem to be this version, which I don't quite understand. It's like...
so it looks like... So I look at a pull request here, and this pull request has a whole bunch of commits on it, and it looks like they're using squash and merge.
Okay, but I still,
which is, you know, totally fine, but you know the commit messages themselves aren't very clear.
Yeah, commit. I'm gonna write that down. I hope it's not behind my head. Oh, it is behind my head. Eddie, move over, out the way, wrong way, out the way, this way. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Commit messages could be more descriptive. For example, I can't spell descriptive. Just how do you spell it? There we go. For example, conventional. What's it called? Conventional changelog? Conventional commit message. I think. Yeah, I think that's it's good. It's got a description, it's got tags, it's got even a link to a website, which is always really, really positive. I like that. Nice website. A bit of overlap on the icons. but you know, it looks good, looks promising. I like the two-tone. I think it looks really, really good. Yeah, I think that's nice. Really good website. It's got releases, like you said. I do like it, but the commits kind of align with the releases, which is a bit confusing. But it's got tags. It's got 3 branches, which I think is a good number to have. I guess it means activities going on, as Nick mentioned. Description, how to use it, getting started. I mean, it's really positive. That's why sometimes positives. Great use of releases, tags. Screenshot in README is great. Could be higher res though. I think that's a personal preference on mine, and I think that's pretty good. And if we go to issues, we've got a couple of issues. 64 closed, so they are using the issues, which is great. Oh, Mercy Pink has raised something. Git ignore is in caps. Yes, that's true. I wasn't looking at the code and the files just yet, but that's a really important one. They've got a tick here, which I think someone mentioned, so that means they are using GitHub Actions, which is good. We'll look at that in a second. But you're right, Git ignored. I don't think it should be in caps. Let's have a look. Git ignore should be lowercase. Good call. Let me share a link to this repo, so if any of you want to raise any issues, because don't forget. There's the repo. Don't forget all these points. Well, I suppose the more constructive feedback points, they could be raised as issues. So the first one could be raised as an issue, get your green square. The second one could be raised as an issue. You could even raise a pull request, renaming that file, get ignore to lowercase, get your green square. So yes, you can get more green squares. I mean, those are pretty easy green squares, and you add value to this project. It looks good in your profile. So many benefits that you all hear me shouting about all the time. What else have we got? Let's have a look. So great use of issues, we said. Pull requests, 20 have been closed. It looks like pull requests are being used. Let's have a look at actions. Okay. There's quite a few actions going on as well. Awesome. And that's a project board. A lot of people don't use this, which I think is really good. I think that looks really good. I need to put that back down as a positive. Project board being used is great. I wonder if there's a link in the README to the project board, because some people don't look at the project board, so I wonder if there's a link to it. Check out the docs. Nope, that's to the website. That's to more docs, which is great. I don't think there is a link to the project board in the README, so I think that'd be really good for someone to add that. Project board being used is great. Let's how can I write that? A link to it in the README would be really useful to users. So there's another green square, another issue someone can raise, another pull request someone can raise with adding it to the README. I think we've got lots of green squares here. It must be in double figures of green squares. So lots going on. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop on that one. So we can move on to the next one. So let me hit close on that issue. We've got a lot of projects to go through. And as Nick said, if anyone wants to jump on Radio Eddie and give their thoughts, you can practice your public speaking, etc. and so on. That'd be awesome.
Yes,
okay.
Come join us. I talk too much.
Me too. Okay, I think I lost my tab. Here we go. A second. GitHub, Eddie Hub, community. Go to the support. I feel the project is using actions. Why not make README beautiful with some cool badges? Oh, that's a good idea. I will quickly add that. I think that's a good suggestion. Or in fact, even better, I think you should add it as a comment to that issue. So there is, I will share a link to that issue. I think it'd be great if you added that as well. Let's have a look. Label, live stream review. 1 minute ago. Here we go. I'll share the link to this issue. And Rashid, hopefully I pronounced your name right. Please add a comment to the issue. I think that's great. And again, that's another green square people can get from raising the issue on the project and also from making the changes to the README. I think that's great. Okay, next. So let's go to the oldest one first, which is page 3. What have we got? Oh no, I should filter by live stream review first, Eddie. So which is to page 2. Okay, not too bad. Let's have a look. Review my GitHub profile. Sure. Aha! This is a familiar person. I think they are in Radio Eddy, as I can see. Can I bring it? Oh, I can't bring it over. Wait a second. Let me make that smaller. Here we go. Look. Yes. And they're raising their hand. Yes. Come and chat to us. Cool. Let me bring this back over here. Awesome. Okay.
Good morning, folks.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, good, thank you. You're in Germany, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so it's like early evening for you right now.
Yes, 6 p.m.
Okay, cool. Right, perfect timing. Yours is going to be on the screen. Let's have a look. I better say lots of good things about it because you're here. I don't want you to shout at me. No, I'm just joking. I'm sure it's really good.
I mean, so which one do you want us to review? That's the question.
Maybe the portfolio is a little bit more in depth.
Okay. Can I have
The
a look?
GitHub README is only some lines of code.
Okay, yeah, we can do the portfolio and then raise another issue if you want us to do your GitHub profile. We'll do them. Try not to have more than one project in each issue. But this is cool. Can everyone see this? I got this up on the screen. Dark mode. I like the code on the screen. I think that's really cool.
So these, I think I say this on every portfolio I see. I sometimes feel like I'm like beating a dead horse or something. But all these moving texts and typing effects look really, really, really cool, but in general are absolutely inaccessible. So I would definitely recommend looking into that in terms of how a screen reader would interact with that, because that's a big concern with the moving text.
Yes, there you are right. I have to look at this.
Yeah, that is true. Accessibility is becoming more and more important, and yeah, the moving text. I mean, I think you can put. Oh, it isn't an image. I thought it was an animated GIF. You could put an alt text on it, but no, I think it is actually, I guess, code changing it. It does look cool, but I do agree with Nick that accessibility is really important. But I do like the code on the screen. I do like that it's color code highlighted. What does everyone else think in the chat as well? Team Germany. Cool.
Oh, okay. Let me look.
Are you digging into the code?
Okay. So I ran Lighthouse on it because
okay.
Lighthouse is fun. And this in this code block here next to your portrait, this dark blue text is not high contrast against your dark background.
Oh, this one
Yeah,
here.
then I adjust the color
Yes.
of the blue. Okay.
We can. Shall I run that for everybody to see, Nick? Where did you run that? Was that in Chrome?
Are you on Chrome?
Yeah, no, I'm not. But I can bring Chrome over, I think.
Yeah, Lighthouse is integrated into the Chrome dev tools now.
Okay. Let me bring that over. Let's have a look.
It looks really cool though. Everything all of my feedback here is nitpicking stuff to maximize your SEO rankings,
got me to that.
it definitely does not mean that it's any less impressive.
Generate report. Let's have a look. Oh, this is on mobile.
That's fine.
I think we can make this bigger. But yeah, it's important to have a look at it. I should probably do my site on this as well. I don't think I have checked that in a while. But it's always interesting to see performance, accessibility, etc., and so forth. I guess people on Radio Eddy are watching this on YouTube. There's a slight delay, so the audio is going to be much more real time than the video. But yeah, I'll let you have a look through this. This looks, it does look really good, but I'm now worried about I need to do my site. No one do my site until I have a look first, okay? It's too late. Nick's probably already done it. Let me go back to here, and let me share actually. Let me share the issue that we're looking at. So if people want to put in their comments and thoughts and feedback in the issue, you can as well. I don't think, have you had any already? Yes, you have had some already, which is very cool. Love that the community have already been chatting about it. Projects and links to GitHub, I'm hoping. Yes. Awesome. Very cool. You got your portfolio. Okay, nice. I think I like it that you got a picture of yourself. I just think it just makes it more, I don't know. I just feel like I'm looking at it with the person, if that makes sense. I know a lot of people prefer not to put a photo or prefer to put a cartoon character or their pet, and I kind of understand that. But I just think it's just so much easier when you can kind of, I just feel like I relate to the person a lot more. But you've got projects, which is great. I think that's really, really good. I love this this timeline. I think it's just so, presents it so well. I think that's really, really good. Really
Thank
nice.
you very much.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
really,
gonna go
really
look
nice.
at it. Now I'm gonna go look at the repository.
Nick's way ahead. What does everyone else think? Oh, look,
Go,
look.
go.
I want to bring this up on the screen. We've got a great comment here from, I think it's Carl. Hopefully I pronounced it right. Studied at the nearly the same university. Such a small world.
Shout out for using releases on the repository.
Nice.
Yeah, that's Eddie thing, I think.
Yes.
And conventional commits.
Oh, nice. Are the okay, the what do you call it? The releases are manually generated, I think. Is that correct?
Yes, in this repository, yes.
Okay. That's still fine. That's cool. I was just, because you had workflows, I wondered what you had in there. Auto merge. Okay. But yeah, it looks good. I like that you've got the animated GIF in the README as well. I just think it just, yeah, again, just makes it look so much nicer. 4 branches, 3 tags. Love that. Using issues, using pull requests. Really, really good. I really, really like it. It's very, I don't know, I really like it. I think it's great. It's very kind of,
Thanks.
very, very cool. I'm not able to give you like any constructive, like useful feedback. I'm hoping someone in the audience can as well, can because I just think it is really, really good. And yeah, I think it is great. I'm trying to think. The only thing I would maybe suggest, but this is such a minor thing, and maybe it's my personal preference, is for the projects, if you could make it more visual, maybe put like a logo of the project, or even like an icon to like portfolio or hackathon, like just use some icon, just make it a little bit more, I suppose, visually pleasing is what I would say, in terms, because visually pleasing in terms of the layout, the colors, etc. But I just feel images or icons, so maybe you take a screenshot of them and put it there. Like, I know it's not going to be legible, but or an icon of some sort.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's a good idea.
otherwise I think it's great. Yeah, if you can somehow use more images or icons, I think that you would go from like 9 to a 10. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I have nothing much more to say. I think you should ask me some
I got one.
questions. Go on, Nick.
I got one. I recommend looking into a service, since this is entirely a front-end application. I recommend looking into a service like FormSpree is what I use for your contact form, because right now you're using JavaScript to generate a mail to link, and a mail to link only really works if somebody has a default mail client set up. And so many people now, with web-based mail being the hot take, don't use a desktop email client.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Looks like you're getting some comments in the issue, I think. Oh, you can also have a light mode for viewers not comfortable with dark mode. I like that. I think, did I share a link to the repo? I don't think I did. Let me share a link to the repo, and then Siddharth, you can go raise it on the repo and you can get a green square. But yeah, I think a toggle for light and dark mode would be quite cool.
As that's one thing I'm currently working on.
Oh, nice. Is there an issue open for it already? Oh yes, there is. Okay. Sorry, Siddharth, you can't get the green square. It already exists. Okay, I've got a suggestion then. Have it on a project board so we can see what's in progress. Because it's not clear what's in progress. And also they're all assigned to you. So I think some people, if they go, oh, I could fix that, they won't do it because it's already assigned to you.
Yeah.
So if you want to do them, like if you're going to do it on your next, like it's your next piece of work, then assign it to yourself. But I would say not assign all the others because someone else might contribute it for you. Nick, SR is asking what to use instead of mail to.
I replied in the chat.
Oh,
but,
perfect. Okay.
I use FormSpree personally because their free tier is more than enough for the 0 profile contacts I ever use.
Awesome. Yeah, Tom, I think that's great. I think that's really nice work. I think it looks really, really professional. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, I want to move on to the next one, but thank you so much for sharing that. And I hope there was some useful feedback there for you.
Thanks for reviewing.
Awesome. Okay, I didn't put any comments in. Oh, let me just reviewed on live stream. I didn't make any comments. I got distracted with just how awesome it was. Reviewed on live stream. Looks great. And then what were the ideas? I can't remember. Everyone in the chat, you have to remind me. We talked about change mail to oh, sorry, Nick. I'll look at your message. What was it? Mail spree, I think, or form spree. Form spree.
FormSpree, yes.
Light mode as well as dark mode. I know you're working that already, but I feel bad that I haven't given you much feedback, so I'm going to steal this idea and just pretend that I thought of it. And accessibility with the animation. Okay, I think that's all I got for you. Awesome, and you've got some more other comments as well in the issue. So thank you, everyone. That's awesome.
Thanks, everyone.
And then submit another issue if you want your GitHub profile reviewed, and we'll add it to the list and we'll get to it another time. Awesome. I think we have like 46 people here. Hello, everybody. Awesome to have you here. Say hi in the chat. Let us know kind of, a bit about yourselves. I love hearing about the Eddie Hub community, and chat to other people in the chat as well. I think it's really important for you all to network between each other, and therefore you can kind of grow your network. And don't forget to also leave your thoughts as we review these projects. Let's have a look. So we've got 3 in here. Do we have Vatsal in the chat? We have 3: GitHub profile, open source project, portfolio. So we haven't done. Go on, sorry, Nick.
I'm just going to say that it looks like the portfolio is generated with or is hosted on Notion. So I would say let's do the GitHub profile.
Perfect, because that's the one I wanted to pick as well, because we haven't done a profile in a while. So I think that'd be really cool. Awesome. Everyone, don't forget, give the video a thumbs up, just like Karuna said in the chat. So thank you so much, Karuna. Okay, let's have a look.
I'm going to sit here and give them some profile views.
Yeah, we're not. I think a lot of people aren't. I think with profile views, it's like we say in the UK, it's like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it. And yeah, I think I used to love it back in the day with other things, like, I don't know, back in like GeoCities, you used to have like page views, and I used to try and refresh it, make the numbers go up. And I think you can do the same with this as well. So I agree. I'm not a big fan on profile views. Let me start putting a comment in as well. Reviewed on live stream. Profile views looks good. What do other people think in the chat? Oh, I didn't share a link to it. Let me share a link to it so other people can have a look in the chat. Looks good. Profile view counter. I don't know what to write about it. I'm not too keen on it. I am not too keen on the view counter. Okay.
That GIF is cute.
It's very cool. And I do like the technologies along the top as well. You know, C++, Java, Firebase, etc. I think that's really cool.
You know what I would say is keep it dry. You've got the technology images in the top banner, and then right below it in the tech stack section too.
Yeah, true, and they don't match up. Yeah, tech stack in the banner and tech stack section do not match up. Suggest only having one place for them. Technologies. Okay, I think that's a good suggestion. Nice. Mentor Bash Women Community. I think you could make that clickable. I think it would make that a link personally.
Yeah, I think I'll have to check because the GitHub READMEs are parsed with GitHub's Markdown. I wonder if you can just do an actual app mention.
Yeah, or even I could just wrap it in a link, I suppose. Would add more value if it was a clickable link. What do we have in the chat? I'm sure some people in the chat have got some ideas and suggestions as well. Let me have a look. Everyone's saying hi in the chat. Love that. Siddharth, thank you so much for the support. Encouraging everyone to give the video a thumbs up. We've got 37 thumbs up and like over 40 people. Who hasn't given the video a thumbs up yet? I'm going to kind of give you a warning and then nothing will happen. But still, give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Oh, we've got Alex on Radio Eddie. When did Alex pop up here? Alex, how you doing? I can't hear you, Alex, if you're speaking. Okay, while Alex is trying to sort out his audio, I just want to say that I've actually recorded a video yesterday, which might be a little bit controversial. I'm interested to hear people's thoughts in your chat while we're just having a look at this repo. I've actually gone behind the scenes on my GitHub sponsors and have actually shown in the video like how much I make, not from who. I don't want to highlight anything like that, but how much I make and how you can set up your own GitHub sponsors profile and a bit of information around that. And I was thinking I could maybe do like a short video, like maybe once a month, every other month, just showing how that kind of goes up and down and things I've learned about that. But let me know in the chat if people find that interesting. There is a video coming out probably next Wednesday on it. Is in editing at the moment. Never give up. Thank you so much. Trying to balance it. Balance to the force. Yes. Awesome. Thank you all. Okay.
1 2 1 2.
Hey, Alex, we can hear you. Everyone wave to Alex.
Hey folks.
How's everything going?
It would be a live stream without some technical issues, so yeah.
And your technical issue is the third one, so hopefully that's it for technical issues now. I had 2. Nick helped me fix them both, and then yours is 3. So I think hopefully we're good now.
Oops, sorry.
No, that's good. Now I don't have to worry about what's the next technical issue going to be. They usually come in 3s, so now 3s are done and out of the way. So actually, thank you. You get a level up. How are you doing? I know you've been really busy recently.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy with school, but I think I'm managing it well. But it will see how it goes.
Awesome. Sounds good. Glad it's going well. I'm glad you're able to take a break and come and join us as well. I have a question for everybody and for Nick. I haven't seen this achievement badge before. Have you seen this before, Nick?
No, it's brand new. I got the article in my feed today.
Oh, do
Yeah,
I?
I saw it
In our
also
Discord.
today.
Oh, sorry, you were both speaking at the same time. I didn't hear you. Oh, I got it too.
I talked about it in our Discord this morning.
Oh, I must have missed it. Okay, I'll have to catch up. What's this one?
It's for sponsors.
Ah, for sponsors. Okay, cool. Well, that's pretty cool. I do like that. I do like my badges.
They haven't given you one yet for GitHub Star. I'm sure that'll be their next achievement that they migrate.
Got you. Okay, I'll have to read up on that and see. Awesome. Cool. They've got lots of organizations, which I think is good. I think it's nice to have lots of organizations. Great to see you part of many organizations. I think that's really good. Don't know what else to suggest. Let's have a look. Connect with me as well. So Twitter, let's have a look. Works, cool. And the same banner, I like that it matches. What do you think, Alex?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Oh, no problem. Just on the profile that we're reviewing at the moment, if you have any thoughts.
I am looking at it right now. What was the question? Sorry.
No problem. To say what thoughts? What are your first impressions and thoughts on this profile?
Well, you mentioned about the tech stack that is somewhat misleading, but now I am on dark mode of GitHub, and
Okay.
the Django logo on the bottom is not very visible.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's good to
And
know.
maybe to have, maybe they're using the one without the background.
Okay.
And if they're using the one with white background, it will be better.
I'll mention that. Dark Django. If I spelled that right, logo does not show well in dark mode. Okay, I want to close that and move on to the next one. Is everyone ready to move on to the next one? Let's have a look. What have we got next? Refresh that. What more projects should I make? Okay. What more projects should I make? My list of projects are here. Okay, so we can have a look at the portfolio. Lots of suggestions from the community, which is awesome.
Can I have you looked at the portfolio yet? Because apparently I'm jumping ahead today.
I'm just being slow. I think that's what it is.
It's probably a personal preference more than anything, but I really don't like it when things move around the page as I scroll.
Oh, when they're kind of like adjusting slightly.
Yeah, like all of these images shift when I scroll.
Got you. I get it looks cool, but I'm the kind of same. I do like things to remain, like move to where I move them to. I suppose like if it was something you would use all the time, like if it was on GitHub or something, or Twitter, you'd eventually get used to it. But it does make me think, okay, what's actually changed? So I know it looks cool, but I do agree with you that I'm not a huge fan personally either. As it's a short page though, I don't know. What does everyone think in the chat? Let us know. We've just passed 50 watchers. Awesome. Hi everyone. Awesome to have you here. Cool. Oh, do share the link. My bad. Thank you very much, Siddharth. I'll share a link to the issue and you can get to the project from there. And you can also leave your comments as well. But first impressions, I think it looks good. The menu I find quite big though. So if I go to resume. I like the progress bar. I really do like that. I don't know what everyone else thinks. I really like that progress bar as you scroll down. It shows that you're halfway and you scroll back up.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think that's very cool. I need to put that in as a comment because that's like epic. What do you all think? Everyone in the chat, let us know. But I think that's epic. Reviewing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Looks great.
10 languages learned.
Progress bar as I scroll is epic. Boom. How about that? I really like that. Okay, what else have we got? Can I click on these? Oh, I can click on it. That's pretty cool. You get to play with them? Okay, that's quite interesting. Let's have a look. Secrets. I like that they've got demos as well. I think that's great.
I was about to say that one of the links may not work, but it was loading pretty slow because it's on Heroku.
Yeah, they might be asleep and yeah, I'm waking up.
Yeah.
I think
Heroku sleeps your apps.
Yeah, I think one of you must have beaten me to it because I went to it and it was really fast. Great to see the project demos and project. I think it's project code. I see view project. Oh, view project is the same as clicking on the image. Okay.
So I'm looking at the resume tab. And up at the top here, it has this blue text that says, check out my resume, and it's not a link.
Resume, check out my resume. Oh, it's not a link. You're right. Interesting. I can't even highlight it or select it. Okay, I'll write it. I'll just say, check out my resume, check.
Oh, you know what?
What have we broken? I didn't break it. It was Nick.
So it is a link, but it's it's a link that doesn't go anywhere. But there is an actual link element there. You can't select it because the about text is above everything else. So those that word in the background
I see.
is on top.
Yeah, I was about to ask if this person is in the chat how they have done the about text, and maybe they should take it in the back of all the texts, and maybe then, because when I select the text about and continue my selection, it starts to select the text behind it, which is a bit weird.
Okay, I'm going to let people make notes as well. I don't want to spend too long on this, so I'll let people also make their own notes, I think. I'm going to keep my notes quite short so we can move on. And Jennifer mentioned some grammar feedback. Jennifer, if you don't mind adding that to the issue as well, I think that would be great. And Carl, again, let me know if I pronounced that right. It's got a H rather than an R, but hopefully I pronounced it right. We're not reviewing EdiHub projects today, but it's really interesting to know that people want to see that. Maybe we could do that on Friday. We could go through the API projects. I know you've done so much work on the API project, and it's really awesome. And we've got like some modules coming together now, and so maybe we could look at that and show people what we worked on and built. I think that'd be awesome. Okay, I think I'm going to just hit save on that one, and if anyone else wants to add an issue, the link is in the chat. Or not add a comment or an issue, the link is in the chat. And we have Raj. Hey Eddie, please also review my web app. You said you'll review it on a live stream. I did. We're going through it in order, so we will get to it soon. I don't know where it is in the list. Let's have a look. Oh, did not mean to open a new tab. Did not mean to open a new tab. Eddie, he's not doing well. Let's have a look. So you have to check where it's in the list. Let me know. I'd be curious to know where it is. We can discuss code too, how to write manageable open source code. Yeah, ViViV, it's a great idea. So when we go through the API, we can have a look and how we've done PRs and so forth. Yeah, we could do that on Friday as well. Nest.js is really interesting. I'm learning a lot as we go along, so I appreciate everyone's work on that. Carl's done lots of work on that, and 5FE's been reviewing it. I know we've got an issue talking about authentication at the moment. That's a really interesting discussion. So I need to know. I know there's been some notifications I need to catch up on as well. Let's have a look. Okay. We've got, how do I pronounce his name? Aniket. Have I pronounced it right? There's 3 in here. What shall we do? We should probably update the issue just to say add 1 project. I think it's been updated actually. I tell a lie. I think it's been updated since. So let's have a look.
I think these are all from before we split the templates.
Yeah, I think so. As I said it out, I thought to myself, yeah, I think we have actually already done that. Lots of comment as well from the community, so that's epic. Really, really like that. So great work, community. You're all awesome, as always. We've got 3, so should we pick one? What's the first one? Is that the GitHub?
So
that's GitHub.
Akshu commented on the profile and the portfolio. So I think we should look at this HeLearn in the middle, the second link.
Perfect. Okay, let's do that. Good call. I like that. We'll add a different point of view. And we can see one of the contributors is Tom as well. Apparently, bio not found. Tom, actually, and on a note on that, I would suggest actually having although 404 bio is not found is quite like kind of quirky and funny. I do quite like that. But a lot of hiring people will find that weird and think that you've broken your profile and they don't kind of get it. So I would actually recommend taking advantage of that real estate. So someone discovers you on GitHub and they are looking to hire someone, I would take advantage of that real estate and give yourself a shout out. Just my 2 cents. And if you didn't want to hear it, then just ignore me. It's fine. Cool. Okay. Let's have a look. HeLearn. I like this poster. It's pretty cool. Lots of badges. We all know I love my badges.
I really like these application snapshots.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Those are really cool.
Maybe Fernic.
No, go ahead. I gotta watch this GIF again.
Maybe I would not personally put up the title HeLearn in like text because it's already in the poster.
Good point. Reviewed on live stream. You're right, it's a duplication. Let's see. HeLearn header under banner is not needed as it is a duplicate with the banner. Okay. Let's have a look. That one badge just looks a bit weird. I'd probably put that badge at the end. It just looks so different. I don't even think it's needed actually, the Watcher's badge, because you kind of get it at the top.
Okay, so this GIF, which is really, really long, includes an alert there. It looks like they recorded this GIF running the project locally, so they sign in and then get an alert from Chrome that localhost exposed their password. So I would re-record that GIF.
Which GIF is this? Oh, this one down here.
Risk tracking GIF.
Okay.
And it's a long one. I had to watch it again just to make sure. So yeah, here we go. So
yeah, maybe not a good self-promotion.
Okay, animated GIF is good. Animated GIF is great, but having the alert about your password from Chrome does not look great.
Also, I've noticed in the Insights tab that there is no contributing MD file.
There isn't. I don't think there's one on ours as well. So don't look at our projects. We need to sort that out on the API. Okay. Yes, you're right. We should go to the Insights tab and let's have a look. Contributing is missing. Yes. Contributing file would help get more people involved. Good call. Are they using releases? They're not using releases. Okay. Suggest using releases. Tags. Are they using issues? Not using issues and not using pull requests. Well, they've kind of got 5 closed pull requests. They might be, but they're definitely not using issues. Suggest using issues so others can get involved. Awesome. Okay. Oh, did I share a link to this? I don't think I did. Let me share a link to this. There we go. So everyone, give your thoughts in the issue. If you want to get some green squares, remember you can grab some of these individually and actually raise issues on the project, and then you get some green squares. So as you can see, Siddharth came, stole some green squares, and then I've done the runner. But I know Siddharth is really busy, so it's okay. But there's loads more green squares for all of you as well. Have a active GitHub profile. I won't show you Nick's because it makes us all, look quite bad. But here is mine, and I'm working on this. I've dropped below 2,500, so I need to work a bit harder on that. But yeah, get some green squares. Node is in capitals. I wonder why that is. Maybe I think that should be lowercase. Node folder. Probably best lowercase. Okay, I think we should move on to the next project. But people can rename that. So again, another green square, raise an issue for that. Another green square, you could actually just change the name of the folder to lowercase, raise it as a pull request, and then the maintainer might not accept it, and that's their decision if they really want it uppercase. But you still get your green square, so don't worry. Leal, how you doing? Long time no see. How are things in Lebanon? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let me close this issue.
Before we move on,
Yes.
I would like to say that I had a great time, but I have to go to attend a meeting.
No problem. Thank you so much for joining. Good luck with all your studies and meetings, and I'm sure we'll chat to you in Discord soon as well.
And I really hope you're getting at least one day off a week.
Yes, I second that.
I hope so, but probably not until the 20th of May. But
That's a long time to crunch.
Yeah, let's say
Good luck. Make sure you get rest.
let's say the 20th of April, and that's tomorrow. That's okay, but 20th of May is a long time. Yeah, make sure you get some rest. We'll all be here when you've got some free time.
see everyone. Take care.
Everyone
care.
wave to Alex. Thanks, Alex. Okay, honest question now. Who waved and who didn't? Was I the only one that waved?
I didn't.
Nick's honest. Brilliant. In the chat, let me know if you all waved goodbye to Alex. And be
You
honest.
can't see me wave, so
I know, but I on Twitter Spaces, I still wave at the end when they all go, okay, bye, bro. I'm like, bye. No one can see.
I'm a developer. I'm too lazy to wave.
Okay.
Program a bot to wave for me.
That's true. Okay, next project. Oh, CSS Gradient Generator Web App. This is a link to my repo. Let's have to check out the live. I want to make this a bit bigger. CSS Gradient Background. So let's change this to orange. And let's change the pink to, I don't know, green. Nice. Click
is
to
really
get
cool.
random background. Oh, okay, brilliant. You get a random version as well. And it gives you the code linear gradient.
So
Nice.
my thought would be to add, even if it's halfway transparent, add some sort of background to the text,
Yeah,
because if I make a dark gradient, I can't read the website anymore.
that's true. Let's try that. Dark and then almost dark. Yeah, it makes it harder. Cool. Let's bring that over. have the text and code with a background, because with some colors it is difficult to read. I think the code should also be in like a code block to make it like punchy, like kind of carbon.sh, right? Like something really punchy. Let me remove the everyone. I hope you're all writing in the chat. Let me know what you think of this as well. We'll look at the repo in a second too. Code to be in a code block would be much clearer. Okay, I do like the idea. I think that's great. Let's have a look at the repo. Went straight into the live demo. Oh, I didn't share a link. Let me share a link to the issue. So therefore you've got both. Maxim, how you doing? I see Karuna's got some green squares. Anurag, Schrodinger's wave. Oh, that's so true. I'm going to use that. I love that. Awesome. SR, it looks like it won't be my turn today. I'm going to try and go faster. And let's see how we can get on. Okay, so I think straight away in this repo, even though it's got environments, GitHub pages like that, there's just no screenshot in the README. That's like the first thing I think that's missing. So I want to say, so let me actually separate these. Let's put this as demo, live demo. And let's put this as repo. Screenshot in the README would be great. And is there a link? There's a link to the demo as well, so that's pretty cool. Maybe a description as well. Use repo description to use repo description near live demo link. There we go. What do people think in the chat? Let's have a look. Did Formica get reviewed? Felix, I don't think so. No, I don't think we've come across that one yet. Love it that everyone's wishing Alex all the best. Great Eddie Hub community. You're all inclusive and awesome and supportive. That's great. And also, Kweilia, I hope I pronounced your name right. Your blog is taken off. That's awesome. Karuna, actually, I have a question for Karuna. Karuna, when is your next video coming out? You started the YouTube channel. You got us all excited. We want that next video. Oh, Amanda's here as well. I've missed so many things in the chat. I'm so sorry, everybody. We've got Amanda in the chat. Hi, Amanda. Awesome to have you here. Well, have I missed anything else? Hopefully I haven't missed too much. If I have, just copy and paste it again in the chat. I won't mind. Okay, what else have we got? I would say naming conventions is a bit confusing. It's camel case here, hyphenated here. So I'd recommend being consistent with file naming conventions. Some have hyphen, some are camel case. Let's have a look. As always, Insights tab, community, missing code of conduct, missing description. I can put a link to that as well for them so they can find it. Suggest having a code of conduct. More info found in Insights tab. There we go. Karuna, 43 seconds ago, has raised an issue. Awesome. Everyone, get your green squares. When I put in a comment with these points, just go raise issues on the repo. Get your green squares. So awesome. Let's have a look. Branches. Sounds good. Alex says, just to let you know, I've left the stream open on YouTube. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate you helping my stats. That's awesome. 58 likes. Likes have passed watchers. So well done, everyone. That is epic. Let's get a victory sound effect. Hopefully that sound effect came through. But thank you all so much. That's awesome. Cool. Okay. Let's have a look. What else? So don't forget, someone, if you want more green squares, you can raise the issues, like I said, on the points that we're raising down here. But if you want coding green squares, well, you can take a screenshot from the link and add it to the README. And that's a really great contribution because you're making the project more welcoming. So I highly recommend doing that. Don't be shy. Eddie Stonks doesn't work here. Yeah, we haven't got our custom kind of hover icons and all the rest here at the moment. Sounds scare me. Oh, sounds scare me. Oh, sorry. I hope it wasn't too loud. Hey, is it Sassy Praveen? Awesome to have you here. Thanks for saying hey. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. So I think that's pretty good. It's just using issues as well. I don't think they're using issues. They say any closed, non-closed. Okay. Using issues will help get more people involved in your project. Okay, let's close this and we'll go on to the next one. I know you're all patiently waiting. Hopefully see yours reviewed as well. Awesome. Refresh. Kidney exchange. Oh, we've got 3 in here. We've got project link, GitHub profile. What do we think? I'll do Nick's trick and see who's commented. No one's commented. So let's just have a look. See which one we want. Let's open all 3 real quick. This is their profile. This is the project. Oh, let's have a look at the project. What do you all think? I think project would be good. Let's have some voting in the chat. Vote project or vote profile. Like say profile or project in the chat. And then we will see if we'll do this or this. Let us know. Who wants green squares? Green squares for the win. Raising an issue to add Eddie emojis everywhere. Thank you, Kruna. That's awesome. But be specific. Be specific where you say everywhere. Like list them so we can kind of tick them off. Hopping in a bit late, but hello everyone. Hey RJ, awesome to have you here. Thanks for joining. Project, too many profiles today. Okay. Project. Okay, so you got 2 votes for project. Let's have a look. Let's close the profile. I think we've only done 1 or 2 profiles today. I don't think we've done that many. We've done mostly projects.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. But I know SR is really keen to get their project reviews, but they've all been merged into a list that we've done in date order. So we're not just focusing on any particular type. I think we just passed 60 concurrent viewers according to my stats behind the scenes. So if you can just look kind of down there on my screen, there's a mic in the way. We have just passed 60 viewers and we've got 60 likes. So thank you all so much. That has made my week. Like, what a great start to the week. You all freaking awesome. Small sound effect. But just a small one, so it doesn't blow anyone's eardrums. Okay. Let's have a look. Samuel, hi, how you doing? Big fan. Thank you very much. I'm a big fan of everyone here as well. So thank you very much for everyone chatting in the chat. That's awesome. I think we've got some people in the Radio Eddie as well, which is great. No one's talking at the moment, but they're there thinking about it. Hopefully they got GitHub open as well. Red Bear, nice setup. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. Right, so my first suggestion, I said, what are your first impressions with this project? It's got a description, which I really like. They have got a deployed version, so I would suggest that they put that in the repo. In the repo description, suggest adding the live demo link. Okay. Project reviews. Having too much fun here. SR, thank you very much. I want to bring that up on the screen. That's like awesome. I like that. I mean, so many good comments from everyone. I don't want to get too distracted, and I'm kind of behind here, but thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Cool. Okay. I wonder if in the future maybe I can get one of the mods to have access so they can just like pick comments to bring up on the screen. That could be quite funny. Let's have a look. Cool. I think we're approaching 70. My stats are saying behind the scenes 68 people watching. Hi everyone. Say hi in the chat. And we won't get time, I don't think this time, but share your GitHub username in the chat. I might pick a few to go have a look at, see what you're up to. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it a bit exciting. I'll pick a few randomly. Okay, so this project got 6 branches, no tags. So you know what I'm going to say. Releases. Suggest creating releases tags.
Just don't look at my GitHub. I get enough recognition as it is.
I hope everyone is following Nick's GitHub and following mine. Here's mine, and then I'm going to share that, and then so you can follow me on GitHub, and you got to follow Nick. Let me share Nick's as well. Nick has more green squares than me, but I am working on it. So there's Nick. So don't forget to follow Nick as well on GitHub. Awesome, cool.
Oh, we need I'm adding a new label to our support repo. We need a discussion label.
Sounds good. And I'm just seeing in the chat, Bashkar, hopefully I pronounced it right. Thank you for the support. Yes, it's free to give the video a thumbs up, so everyone give it a thumbs up. I'm glad people are learning lots of things. And new, I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I am really sorry. I'll practice that for next time. Thanks for the feedback. And Layal says a project to be reviewed next time. Awesome. Looking forward to that. Rishit, hopefully I pronounced your name right. All the best. Thank you so much for joining. If you want to leave the stream open to help my stats and mute it, by all means do that. If you can't, that's also fine. Wow, we've passed 70 according to my stats. I think that's like a record. Can I do a sound effect? Everyone, like, put your headphones away from your ears. Let's do a sound effect. Awesome. Cool. We've got one GitHub username come in. I don't think we've had any others yet. Oh, Bobby has put at Bobby. I was assuming that was a Twitter one, but I'm guessing that's the same for GitHub. We'll grab a few in a second. Let's finish with so releases. I think we could use releases. I suggest if they're not doing packages to remove it. If not creating packages, suggest hiding in settings. And the same goes for the wiki. Like, wiki is on by default, but most people don't use the wiki. So I think when people come to your projects, if they see like lots of things going on and they're like not sure where to click and all the rest, and I think if you're not using stuff, remove it. So remove the wiki if you're not using it. Just in settings, you can hide it. Same with packages. Same with releases if you're not using it. But I think releases should be used. In settings, okay. Let's have a look. Did I mention it about wiki? If not, creating packages. If not, using wiki, suggest hiding in settings.
We have ViViV here.
ViViV, how you doing?
I am good. I just noticed that the repo has inconsistent commit messages. Some of them use conventional commits, some of them don't.
Ah, okay, let's have a look. I see that happen a lot in projects. So that's why I put Husky on some of our projects, my projects, on both. Like, because you're right, some people use it, some people don't. And I think, yeah, having mixed is not so good. So I'm guessing well, even actually, is this the owner? Yes, Civ2R has mixture as well as other people who are submitting it. Let's put a comment down on that. Commit messages are not consistent. Suggest using something like Husky to check for commit message format style. Good spot. Awesome. It does look like they're using issues, which is good. Using issues with labels is great. Awesome. What else? What else do people think? Did I share the issue? I don't think I shared the issue, so people can get to the repo. Let's have a look. Cool. We've got more people joining. MJMLM. You're in the suggested channels. That's why. I must have missed something, but maybe I got suggested. Cool. Well, thanks for joining. What else do you think of ViViV? Anything else you notice? It's got a license, which is good. No code of conduct. No code of conduct. Okay. I don't know why I'm whispering. Let me actually grab the link to this as well. Missing code of conduct. I think that's good. Should we move on to the next project now? What do we think? Screenshot is really good in the README. That image is missing, but that's fine.
I
Screen.
think issue templates would be.
Oh, sorry. What was that? 5IV?
I think issue templates will be great.
Issue templates. Cool. Was there not an issue template? Did I not see insights, community? Oh no, you're right. There's no issue template. Issue template. Aha! Prathamesh beat me to it, but I want to add it into my list as well. Actually, you know what? Prathamesh, you beat me to it. I'll remove it from my list. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And 5AV, good suggestion. Okay, I'm going to close that one. Let's move on to the next project. How are we doing? Okay. Awesome. 74 likes and about 70 people on. Thank you all so much. Give it a thumbs up. Support the channel. Okay. Awesome. Refresh. Next one. This is a profile. Okay. I'm guessing that's a website. Let's do the website. Oh, that looks good. Okay, let me just paste this in. There's been some feedback and suggestions already, which is awesome. From Vincent as well. Let me share the link in the chat if people want to go have a look at it, raise their own issues. Remember, when I put these points down here, list them here, you can go get your green squares by actually raising these on the project. What does everyone think of the animated circles? What do you all think?
I think it looks nice.
I think it's subtle enough to be, you know, engaging but not too distracting. I think it looks quite good. Let's just put that down. The animation of the circles look great. Awesome. Oh, these look clickable, but they don't do very much, I don't think. Tech stack. Are these called pills or buttons? Tech stack.
They're almost pills. They're not, you know, not round enough, I think.
Okay. Tech stack pills buttons seem clickable, but do not do anything. Suggest removing the cursor and click state. Cool. Road to 100 likes. Yes, we're going to get there, hopefully. Let's have a look. Never give up suggesting. Let's cross 100 likes. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go. Come on. I love it how people are answering each other's questions. That's awesome. Cool. Okay. Hope I haven't missed too much in the chat. If I have, just copy and paste it back in. What else have we got? Projects. Learn more. Is that a blog post? What site's this? This is medium.com. Okay. I'm guessing they're all going to Medium blog posts. Okay, that's pretty cool. But I would like to go see the actual code as well. So let's have a look. The project list, I don't know what everyone thinks in the chat. Like, I think it's great there's a blog post for these, but I would like to go see the code for them as well. Maybe there's a link in the blog post. Yeah, source code. Okay, so there is a link there. I think having it on the website would be good as well. Great blog post section. Suggest having a link to the code from your website. Awesome. Okay, cool. How are we doing? 78 likes, 22 more to go. Come on, let's do it. We can do it. When we get to like 95, I've got a drum roll sound effect as well. Okay, let's have a look. What else we got? Contact, skills. So this is going to jump around between the pages. I think it looks good. I think it's really clean. I think it looks nice. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it looks good. And this is their profile. We won't review that as well, but I wanted to see if I could get through to their project. No, okay, that's fine. I think it looks good. Did anyone else write anything in the chat? Okay, if no more feedback on this one, we will move on to the next one. Let's get going through it a bit faster. I should put a countdown on the screen like a buzzer sound effect, so therefore that's all the time I've got. Okay, we've got a GitHub profile next by Polkit. There's some suggestions from the community already, which is awesome. Love that. Everyone write your questions in the chat. Other people in the chat can also help answer. I don't have all the answers, but I'm here to help and start the conversation. Lots of conversation on this project. Look at this, ViViV, awesome. Really like this. Well done, ViViV. Shout out to ViViV, another one of our mods.
Yes.
Helps so many people in the community. Let me share ViViV's GitHub in the chat as well. Go and... What was that, ViViV? Did you say don't share it? Did I share it already?
Yeah, my readme is very messed up right now.
No, that's cool. Everyone go follow ViViV. ViViV has 67 followers. Let's see if we can get that to 100 over the next week. Okay. So this is, make some notes on here. So there's been lots of feedback already from almost a month ago. So I'm sure that these changes have been made already. So anything we look now will probably be quite new. Awesome. Okay. Let's have a look. So love the cartoon character that matches, like the profile picture, the banner looks good. I think that looks really good. It's like really graphical, like illustration heavy, which I think is great. And you can customize your own Octocats nowadays as well. There is a site for that. I can't remember what it's called, but GitHub has it. And so it's great that people are using those. I think that's really good.
Let me grab a link for that.
Awesome, thank you. I think this looks good. For me, this part here is too busy, as in I wouldn't read all these. This is kind of too much, but that's fine. It's just, I think, a personal preference. And then you've got languages and stats. I think it all looks really good. Writing this all in bold, though, I don't think, kind of for me, doesn't work so well. But that is quite a long reading. I think Connect With Me I saw somewhere else, didn't I? Yes, because you've got Twitter, YouTube, and then you've got Twitter again. Maybe some duplications on the socials. Let's make some notes. What do you all think in the chat? Let me know. Did I share it? I don't think I shared it yet. Let me share the issue with you so you can get... I want to bring this up on the screen. This makes me laugh. Raid ViViV's GitHub profile. I'm hiding behind here. Love the community support. It's epic. You're all awesome. Just want to say that again. Can't say that enough.
All right. I think I got caught up on all of the issues that have been open since we hopped on this stream.
Oh, wow. Have there been lots of issues? Okay, awesome. Thanks, Nick, for doing that. Let's have a look. So I was going to put some comments down. Great animations, great illustrations, I think. Illustrations. Cartoons. But some of the feedback was, and that my Octocat is massive. I think there's a lot of space. My Octocat takes up a lot of space. Suggest making it smaller and align to the side. I think just otherwise it's quite long. About me's in bold. It kind of, I don't know, should punch out certain parts of it. About me is all in bold. Suggest making certain making certain parts in bold only to stand out. Well, because if everything stands out, then nothing stands out. These testimonials, nice. Let's have a look. 84, 16 more likes to go. Great support, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay. What is everyone's thoughts on this? I think everyone's just looking at the likes. Everyone's forgot about the profile or project reviews. Everyone's just watching the likes go up and down.
86 now.
Nice. 14 to go. But yeah, I think this. Oh, it's GitHub stat. Okay, that minimizes and maximizes that. Okay. I think it looks good. Too many companies, I think, in here as well, maybe potentially. But lots of organizations, which is good. Lots of organizations, which looks good. Okay. If no one else has got any comments on that, we'll move on to the next project. Let's move on to the next one. Let me copy this so I don't have to start that again. I'd love to get your feedback, everyone. So do write in the chat what you think, or jump on Radio Eddie and give your thoughts in the audio. It would be great to hear different points of view and perspectives. And it's great to see people are already commenting on this one. Okay. Let me share the link if people want to go have a look and raise some issues. 13 to go. Yes. Oh, 13. Great work, everyone. Almost there. Love that. Community support. You're all awesome. Okay, here's my GitHub profile and portfolio. Let's look at portfolio, right? We just did the profile. So let's look at a portfolio. This looks cool. Scroll down. Oh, I see.
Click it.
Nice. Yep, looks good. And I can do it manually as well. Looks cool.
I think the scroll down button, rather than just jumping, I think you could use JavaScript or maybe even CSS, but probably JavaScript to actually scroll the page.
Scroll button.
Like a fluid scroll.
Yeah, nicer effect if it gradually scrolled to the next section. Yep, true, good idea. Because it's not clear if it's a whole new site or not until you start scrolling up, just the way the header is. You're right. But profile picture, I think that's really good. Again, I know a lot of people don't like to use that, but I like that. Could make the email clickable link. Email could be a clickable link. I know a lot of people don't have that set up, like the mail to, but it's just make it that bit easier. Nice. Open source project. Cool. Tech stack.
So this is a lot.
Could be grouped together probably as well.
And then I could be wrong here. And share in the chat if I'm wrong. I love being wrong because it means I get to learn. But I'm like 99% sure that if your goal is to get employment or clients, if you're freelancing, they're not going to care if you use VS Code or Sublime Text or Microsoft 365 or Adobe Suite. An employer is going to want to know that you know how to use the Django framework, yes, but if you use VS Code or whatever the IntelliJ version is for Python, PyCharm, that doesn't matter to them. They care about the code, not the tools.
I agree. I think the same as well. Some could be removed like VS Code.
Same with PowerShell and Bash Linux. Again, knowing Bash Linux is helpful if you're doing DevOps and managing a server where you need to know your bash tools to get into the server. But you know, if you're building a website for an employer, they're not going to care if you use PowerShell to run your file locally or whatever. They're just going to care that you can deliver code.
It's true. It's true. I love VS Code. And I see Carl in the chat loving VS Code as well. I think a lot of us do. But you're right. It's not what they're paying you, be it a client, be it an employer, to use. It's the result. If you write JavaScript, Python, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter which IDE. You could just do it in
Notepad.
Vim. Yeah, Notepad or Vim or something. It's the end result that is what they care about. So yeah, that could be reduced and made a lot clearer. I agree.
Danny's hearing my voice. Danny, I'm haunting you.
Hey Danny, how you doing? Everyone who doesn't know Danny is an awesome, how can I describe Danny? I want to say the Gary V of tech, but a lot of people might not know who Gary V is. Nick, maybe you can help me out. Nick's Danny's just motivational. Oh, there's just so many things. Go check out Danny's profile.
Okay, so all of the energy that Eddie puts in towards helping people reach their goals as a developer, Danny puts in that same level of energy and delivers that same level of knowledge and encouragement and support. And the only difference is Eddie will tell you to go get more GitHub green squares, and Danny will tell you to make some good posts on LinkedIn.
That is true. Okay, that deserves a sound effect. Okay, awesome. It's true. Very, very true.
Yeah, Danny's a great guy, and if you're not in his communities, I highly recommend you join them as well.
Awesome shout out. Danny, thanks for joining, and Nick, that was a great shout out. It's so interesting when I'm on the Twitter spaces with Danny. I get to learn so much, and with Nick as well, and so many other people. I get to learn so much, but my notifications on Twitter explode even further. So it's always good fun. Always learn so much. Okay, I think this one is quite good. It's like almost done, I think. I don't want to spend too much on it. Let's have a look. I want to leave something positive though as well. I kind of just said great landing page. Here we go. So I think it is a good landing page. Great landing page. There we go. Let me close that. How are we doing on time, everyone?
We're at an hour and a half right now.
Okay, let's do a few. Oh, I want to pick out some people's GitHubs actually. Let's do that next. And thank you, Jennifer, for that awesome shout out. People discovering us by recommendations. Awesome. I don't think YouTube's recommended me in a long time, so that's great news. Okay, so if people want to drop their GitHub's username in the chat, I'm going to pick a few at random. Let's just go have a look at your profiles, give you all a shout out. And we've been going for about an hour and a half, like Nick said. I would invite Danny up onto the Discord stage to join Radio Eddie, but we'll be here for another hour or two with so much useful information. So it would be great, but my dinner will get cold. But obviously, Danny, you're welcome to come up and say hey if you want. Hey, Niha. You always join at the end, I think. I think you time it perfectly. You always go, Eddie's going to be finishing soon. Let me join now. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so whose GitHubs have we got? If you do two more, we'll be covering yours. Okay, SR, should we try and do two more? Okay, let's see if we can go quickly through them. I know you've been patiently waiting for a couple of streams now, so let's have a look. Is yours two more, really? Yours is that one? I don't think that's yours. What's your GitHub username? Danny, yes, open source projects, open source for the win. Let's do it. The Gary V of tech. Yeah, that's Danny. Okay, SR, do share. Okay, you're Sam Dev. Are you trying to confuse me with different names across different platforms? Let's have a look. Sam Dev, where are you? No, you're way up on top. You're like a half a page up high. We're not going to get to you today. I'm sorry. The next time we will definitely get to yours. I hope. No, we will. I'm sure we can do that many next time. But you're all the way up there. I'm only down here. I'm working from the oldest one and I'm working that way. Okay, 97. Okay, we need drum roll. Come on. 98 likes.
99, one more.
Come on. Mine says 98 still. Update, YouTube, update. Awesome. Liking about other accounts to reach 100. Thank you so much. Might be hurting my stats in terms of like you're watching it for like 2 seconds and then leaving, but hey, it's all cool. I appreciate it. 102. You will rock. Thank you so much. Victory sound effects. That's epic. I think that's really, really awesome. Thank you all. Okay, almost 90 people watching. Let's see if we can get 100 people watching. Let's see if we can do it. Right, so I was going to look at some people's GitHub. So who have we got? Let me pick. Okay, I got Yash. I see Yash is in the chat. So keep sharing your GitHub usernames, and I'll keep picking them at random. So let's have a look. What have we got? Here we go. Awesome. Missing image. I'm not going to write this down in an issue or anything. But if anyone wants to raise an issue, I can actually share the repo. Let me share the repo. People can raise the issue. Get the green squares. So let's have a look. So I'll say missing issue. Missing issue. We've definitely been live streaming for too long. Missing an image at the top here. So if someone wants to raise an issue, get that green square. Do it. And if you can fix it, even better. You get some more green squares. I'm not a huge fan on the profile views. I don't know what everyone else thinks. Let me know in the chat. What do you all think of the profile views? The counter. I'm not a huge fan. I know Nick's not a huge fan. Let me know what you think. I've seen these things pop up more and more. I'm not a huge fan of them either. But your thing looks really good. So if it's just kind of skip past that. I like this. To me, that looks awesome. Like you've got kind of what you're learning. You've got a link to your profile. I like this cartoon. Oh my God, the cartoon's animated. I haven't seen that one before. That's pretty cool. Like you're all seeing it, right? It's not because I'm going a bit delirious with all these like lights on me and I'm kind of going a bit like crazy. That's moving, right? Really moving. Okay, good. Just checking. Just checking it's moving. Okay, it's not just me. That's cool. I'd really, really like that. Oh, it's subtle. I didn't notice it at first, which is why I think it's so cool. I'm going to have to improve my my README. So thank you very much for that. Oh, you got a Google Drive file here. I wonder what that's for. Access denied. So another issue someone can raise is if you've got a Google Drive there and it's not accessible, then I would probably suggest removing it. So let's have a look. Your voice is amazing. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Connect with me. Okay, cool. You know what? Are we connected? Let me send you a LinkedIn invite. This profile is not available. Okay. So another issue someone can raise on the repo. Get a green square for today. Share the green squares between everybody. And if someone else has raised it already, raise it better. Like put more of a description, add a screenshot, explain it better, help the maintainer understand what you mean. So LinkedIn didn't work. I was going to send you a LinkedIn invite, but the link didn't work. Tools and languages. I think you could put these two kind of boxes side by side again to take up less real estate. But this looks really good. I like it. It looks good. I was a bit mean at the beginning, but hopefully I wasn't too mean afterwards. Yashkita, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate that. Who else shall we review? Oh no, I see some messages being deleted. Hopefully that's not spam.
It was spam. I took care of it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, awesome. So everyone, don't forget, give Yashkita a follow on GitHub. I shared the link in the chat above. Awesome. So who are we going to do next? Let's have a look. 102 likes. Come on, let's get like a few more. We've got 82 viewers.
Let's do Karuna's GitHub.
Karuna's, okay. Karuna, where is yours? I know Karuna's. I don't even need to look it up. What we're talking about. It's K Coder, right? Yes. Oh, this is new. This has changed since last time I looked. Karuna, when did you last update it? Let me share. So Karuna has 42 followers on GitHub. Let's get her to 100. And let's have a look. When was the last update? 5 days ago. Okay, yeah. This looks new to me. I don't think I've seen this. This is very cool. Awesome. I like that. I wonder if you could left align it and put the text high there, down here to like the right or the left of it to, again, make more use of the real estate so that it's not so long. Just a thought. But looks good. Languages. I like it how you've got languages and tools is not an infinite like list, as in you've kind of kept it, you know, concise, which I think is really, really good. Connect with me. Let me check it out. LinkedIn. Do your LinkedIn links work? They work. And we're connected. Awesome. I knew that already. YouTube as well. When's your next video coming out, Karuna? 1 week ago. It's now your second week. You need to like kind of bring out your next video. We're all excited and waiting. 106 likes. Awesome. Thank you very much. Never give up. Never give up. You sent me a LinkedIn invite, you said, but I can't match like your LinkedIn name with your Twitter or your YouTube name. So you need to update that so I can dig out your LinkedIn request and accept it if I haven't already. But do send me, make sure you add a note to your LinkedIn request and say you are never give up so I can try and join the two together. Siddharth back again. Awesome, Siddharth. Awesome to have you here. Open source projects open source projects open for contribution. Like that. Oh, I like this idea. I haven't done this. You can see how many issues are open and pull requests are open. I wonder if you could filter the issue count by like a label, because it'd be really great to have like a title saying like good first issue and have the count under there for how many there are, and when you click on it, it goes to the filtered version. Giving me lots of ideas. This looks really good, Karuna. Only thing I'd say is I don't think you need the icon here at the beginning because you kind of got it at the top, or add it to the first one. It just seems a bit inconsistent. But otherwise,
Super Mario checkers. I want to look at Super Mario checkers.
Well, now you've mentioned it, I need to look at it too. Oh, it's in Python. We can't play it in the browser. Okay.
All right, let me spin up a REPL.
Got 101 concurrent viewers. I need to take a screenshot. This is epic. No, don't go down. It's just gone down to 100. Stay above 100. No one leave just yet. Stay, please. 104. Screenshot. Awesome. Wow. Like this is like an epic screenshot. It's an epic live stream. Yeah. I need to like turn down some of these lights because they are just too bright, I think. Frying my brain. But I got a screenshot of that. I want to share that on social. So thank you all so much. That's epic. Hopefully I got your usernames in there as well. Oh, Bhaskar, you'll never give up. Right, okay. So I will try and dig out your LinkedIn invitation request. Cool, okay. But Karuna's is awesome. Let's have a look at someone else's profile. And Karuna's part of the Eddie Hub organization on GitHub. If you want to join too, just raise an issue on our support repo in the organization. And you know what? Let me just share a link to that. You raise an issue with type new issue, and you raise it invitation to GitHub organization, and then you'll get invited. Let me share that. Okay, who have we got next? Who have we got? People are waiting for reviews. Yes, we've got loads to go through. We're probably going to pick up those next time. But thank you for joining. Okay, Vincent. Let's bring up Vincent. I saw Vincent. Here we go. Let's have a look. Cool. Okay. Hi, welcome to my GitHub profile. Cool. Project views, lots of project views, but as Nick and me always say, you can kind of, fake that by refreshing the page. So we're not a huge fan on that. But you have social links, which I think is great. Are we connected? We are connected. Awesome. You've got your kind of ambassador roles and expert roles, which I think is great. I would say separate those out potentially. They get a bit lost in the social links. So maybe put some text between them or something like that. I'm craving for open source. Where does that link to? Oh, just links to the image. So I would probably make that link to, I don't know, your favorite GitHub project or something. Using these operating systems, tools, nice. I'm proud to be part, look at that. I'm proud to be part of the organization. Cool, and if we click on this, does it go to, yeah. Awesome, that's great. Thank you so much, Vincent. That's wicked. 112 likes, oh, the best likes ever. I might have to do these live streams more often. Awesome, your green squares from November are looking good. So that's great. Lots of commits, done some code reviews, done some issues, done some pull requests. Looking good. They will average out over time. But that looks great. Just, yeah, one small suggestion with these 2 badges. I think they get lost with the other badges. But apart from that, it looks really, really good. Maybe you could put, use the operating system Windows and Android to the left or the right and put languages and tools to the other side. Again, take up less real estate. Just a suggestion. I think that might be worth trying. So everyone watching, don't forget, get your green GitHub squares. I don't think I shared this yet. By raising issues on these projects with ideas. Doesn't mean they're going to get done, but raise them, you still get your green square. And if you want to, say, align the operating system to the left and then the languages and tools to the right, make that pull request, make that change, get the green square. And if it doesn't get accepted, it doesn't get accepted. You still get the green square. Awesome. Okay, let's have a look. What else have we got? Who else can we got? Vincent, thank you so much for sharing. That was awesome.
Let's get. I think we got to do SR.
Okay,
we didn't do that project today.
That's true. Let's do SR. SR, thank you for sharing. Let's have a look. Good shout out, Nick. Thank you. Okay. Let me share this in the chat as well. 5 follows. Let's get you to double figures. Let's see if we can get you to 10 follows. So everyone go follow this project, this GitHub account from Sam. I like the picture. You've got laptop with stickers. That's the Flutter, I think, sticker. So what was that, Nick?
I followed.
Awesome.
We're at 7 now.
Let me refresh and see.
It takes forever to update.
Oh, it might take a while to update, yeah. So table of contents. Oh, that's quite nice. That's quite a clever idea. I like that. So you've got Discord, you've got your socials. I like that. Table of contents, I like that as well.
So the one thing I would say, and I say this every time I see it, is please get rid of that bar graph on your skills section. Let your project speak for your proficiency.
Yeah, we were talking about that in Discord recently, and someone, I can't remember who it was keen to have that in. And so at least you haven't got the percentages and so forth. But yes, I think what someone's, they're relative to each other, which I think is good, right? You're just as good as JavaScript as you are as TypeScript. So I think that's good in terms of relativeness. But Nick's right in terms of this 100% in Python. Everyone's 100% is just so different. And so you're, I don't think it's 60%, say for example, in C++ might be someone else's 20% or might be someone else's 100%. So yeah, it's years of experience and percentages is so subjective. Got your Twitter link, it works. Awesome. You haven't tweeted anything yet though, Sam. You need to tweet something. LinkedIn, the LinkedIn link works as well, hopefully. Oh, it's a bit slow. Is it gonna 404? LinkedIn is having a bad day. But yeah, your green started looking good from January as well. So hopefully that's your New Year resolution to get more green squares. That's been awesome.
So I would also say, I love that everything is drop downs. Details tags are so much fun, and I think they're underused. Your README lists 2 projects under the project section, and they are the same projects that are in your pinned repositories. I would make those different.
I agree, yeah. Make more use out of the real estate.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes, Polkit, you're a bit late and your profile got reviewed. But it looks good. I think overall, Sam, I think it's a really strong profile, and just keep making tweaks and suggestions that you get from different people. It's great to ask for different feedback from different people, and hopefully people are raising issues. Did I share it in the chat? I think I did. I did share it in the chat. And no one's raising the issue. Does no one want green squares for today? Like literally with free green squares. We're giving you them. Okay, my brain's a bit fried. Too much lights. Like, I should wear sunglasses instead of reading glasses. Okay. But yeah, raise some issues, get some green squares. It helps your profile. Okay, awesome. Who should we do next? Who have we missed? Should we do Siddharth? Siddharth is always helping everyone. So let's have a look at Siddharth's GitHub profile. Everyone keep like resharing it each time we jump onto a new person's to look at their profile, because I'm not going to go through like the history that I missed in the chat. Okay, let's have a look. Siddharth's link is in the chat. 107 followers. Let's get Siddharth to 150. We can do it. And VibeIV is completely correct. I want to bring that up on the screen. If your project, or if your open source project or your issue did not get reviewed, if your open source project or your profile did not get reviewed, you can raise an issue and it will be reviewed in the future. Thank you so much, VibeIV. Oh, I see a bit of grey here on the side. I didn't put one of my lights on. As if I haven't got enough lights on, but there we go, it should now disappear. There we go, that's better. No one told me. See, I need feedback and I'm always learning too. Okay, awesome. Let's have a look.
I thought it was an artistic choice because it kind of looked cool, so I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, if it looked cool, okay, I don't feel so kind of bad, but yeah, no, I want it to be a good experience for everyone watching, and I forgot to turn on that light. I love this, the banner and this picture. Like Siddharth, I know you're in the chat, so this is awesome. How did you create that? And can you do one for me? I really, really love how you've got different points of view of yourself. And it just looks awesome. That is like 10 out of 10. I want one. I think that would be so, so cool. I really, really like that. Very, very cool. Siddharth, for those of you who don't know who Siddharth is, Siddharth does so many things in the community. YouTube, like live streams, videos, hackathons, mentoring, so many things, always helping out in our Discord as well. And if you haven't joined our Discord, there's a link in the description below. If you can't find the link, I think I can do ! Discord in chat, and it should, the bot should, give you the link. Oh yes, and VibeIV's right. Opening the issue to review your project in the future, or your profile, will get you a green square. I mean, green squares for everybody. Like, awesome. How are we doing? We're hovering around the 100 current viewers. I think that's like my best ever. So you just want to say you're all awesome. And 115 likes. Thank you all so much. Let's see, what else have we got? What have I missed? Have I missed anything in the chat? Family First says, will ever make a GitHub tutorial for newbies? Yes, I've got loads of videos on my YouTube channel doing that, but I am thinking of creating a course, probably a free course for beginners, and then for advanced, a paid course. I'm actually currently making a course on how to help your project stand out. It'll be free as well, but I just want to do it as a course so people can kind of get badges and profile rather than just a YouTube video. So I'm working on it this week. Watch this space. Something will be coming out very soon. I'm going to be doing lots of free courses. Don't worry. Some will be paid, of course, but they'll only be really cheap anyway, so it's fine. Okay, Siddharth's got an achievement. I'm guessing that is Code Vault contributor. Lots of organizations as well. Love the description. Let's get back to your profile. I actually really like the pictures of the hackathons. I think it just makes it so like, is personable a word? Am I making that up? That's a word, right? No? Nick? Kind of hoping you agree. No? Okay.
Personable.
Like kind of makes it, I don't know, what's the word? Like, I feel like I like more likely know the person because they just, made it more life, like in real life. What's it? IRL. So I really like that. I think it's great. Oh, you're missing an image down here, Siddharth, as well. What's that one for? That is for your Instagram. You're missing a link as well, an image for that. But that looks really cool. Siddharth, you need to work on your green squares. Like, you know, I'm giving you a shout out here, and your green squares are quite quiet. Let's everyone write in the chat. Siddharth, you need more green squares. Write that in the chat. But no, it looks awesome. Really, really good. I'm going to put more pictures, I think. Let me bring up mine. Mine has a couple of animated GIFs. But I like the idea of putting some pictures in there. I think that's a really, really good idea. I'm going to steal that. So thank you. If anyone wants a green square, if you can raise an issue on my customized profile and say, Eddie, put some photos in your README, then you'll get a green square and I'll put some photos. Are you saying it's working? If I refresh it, it might be sometimes these images kind of... No, it's still not working for me. I don't know. If it's working for you, I'm sure it's fine. They're probably kind of, you know, scared from all the lights that I've got here. But Siddharth, that looks awesome. Lots of organizations as well. Really like that. I like it that these are the links, so you can click on them and go find out more. I think that's great. But yeah, awesome. Okay, who have we got up next? Nightbot, for some reason, deleted Karuna's messages. Sorry, Karuna, I don't know why. He wrote, I can't type. I don't know why Nightbot deleted it. And Karuna was timed out by Nightbot. Nightbot, stop being mean to Karuna. She's awesome. Okay, who else have we got? Sorry, say that again?
You should just mod her.
Yes, Karuna, you're right. Karuna, you shouldn't have that problem anymore. You're now a moderator. Good call, Nick, as always. Okay, so who else have we got? Yash. I think we looked at yours, Yash. Your username looks familiar. Did we look at this today? No, we didn't. No, I don't think we did. I don't remember that profile. Unless you're tricking me by changing your profile.
That would be clever. You get props for that, at least.
And we've just gone back up past 100 viewers. So all of you new people who are here, give the video a thumbs up. Really helps support the channel. And yeah, we've got a level up sound effect. Okay, so what have we got here? So Yash, I like it in the description. You've got 50 followers. Let me share this in the chat as well. Make it convenient for people. Okay, and got 50 followers. Let's make it 60 if we can. 75. Let's see what we can do. Awesome. Belong to a couple of organizations. Like that. And where does this link to? You've got this link here. Where does it go? Okay, it goes to your website. Nice. I think you're missing a profile. Oh, no, it loaded up. A bit slow. Excuse me. So just ignore me, but I think it looks good. Blogs and videos. Liking that. Really nice. Looks good. Only thing I would suggest here, I don't know if it's the same for everybody, just for me, having this like kind of fire on the next line looks really odd. I think it's fixed width for GitHub. It doesn't change. So what I'd recommend is ever so slightly shortening that. And I reckon you could probably just remove the AI out of that, or even the hell yeah. Remove one of those, and then the fire will just kind of sit on the same line. I think going on to 2 lines just for that. Doesn't like, I don't think it doesn't look so good. 122 likes. You're all awesome. Okay, so really liking this. My experiences and about me in kind of, you got it in the what's it called in the markdown, the greater than symbol that way. No, that way.
Okay, I gotta interrupt because we just got a huge super chat.
Next God level. Thank you very much for the super chat. Awesome. Well, we can review yours next if you've got a GitHub profile, but we really appreciate that. I don't know what that symbol is. Is that like yen or something? Oh yeah,
No,
user.
yen is what?
Yeah. In the super chat there is the username. So thank you so much. Let's we'll look at that next.
That's rupee.
Oh, is that what the symbol is for rupees? Okay, cool. We will look at that next.
And then I'm going to interrupt one more time.
Of course.
Because I just sent you a DM on Discord that I want you to take a look at, and if you agree, then I think we can announce it here on the live stream.
I agree. 110% I agree. Do you want to announce it? It's your idea. I think you should announce it.
All right, I will announce
Or
it.
drum
as
roll,
I,
drum roll, drum roll. Wait a second. Ready? Can I do a drum roll sound
as
effect?
I assign the role here. I would like to formally welcome Karuna to our Discord moderator team as well.
Yay. Welcome, Karuna. I hope that sounds good to you. We should have maybe asked you first. I don't know.
Surprise.
But yeah, surprise. But awesome to have you as one of our Discord mods as well as a mod on YouTube too. Awesome. I got the drum roll just in there, so that's cool. If I refresh this, I don't think the followers are going to jump up straight away. I think it takes a while to get updated. Great idea, Nick. Thank you so much for that. So go back to Yash. What I would say is you've got these kind of titles as quotes. I would put those as titles because you're kind of losing the effect of those titles. I would suggest doing those. Profile views, I would probably remove. Otherwise, this looks really good. You've got links to different systems. See if you can put a graphic in there. I think this looks really good. Lots of information, looks ace. But if you can put a graphic in there, just make it kind of stand out, punch a bit more. I think that's awesome. Okay, next. Let's have a look. There was next God level was Karan. Karan, one piece of advice, use the same name across YouTube, LinkedIn, GitHub, etc. People can find you easier, and if you have a conversation on one platform, they know who you are and so forth. So let's have a look. Okay. It's Karan. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. Interesting kind of graphic. It's animated, which I like. I do like a little bit of animation. I would say if you could put a profile picture on the left, I would recommend doing that. It just, again, makes it just, I don't know, a bit more. I want to say personal. Personable. You all know what I mean. I'm a bit weird, but you know what I mean. 15 followers. Let's get to 20. Let me share this in the chat. Let's get to 20. Okay, we've been going for 2 hours. No more super chats, everyone. No more super chats. Review the ones we've got, and then yes, I can get some dinner. But okay, I like that. I think that's really punchy. You might want to make it a bit kind of short, not so tall, to take up less space on the screen. Don't forget, real estate is quite important. So yeah, I like this. I think this is a standard template that you get from GitHub, but I do like that. I know people first thing they do is just chuck it out and delete it. I do like that. I think it is good. I don't like slow laptop and PC. I agree. Only thing I'd say is you've got a full stop at the end and you haven't got a full stop on any of the others. Well, yes, you have got on this one at the end, but most of them you don't. So everyone, don't forget, raise some issues. Raise some issues on this repo. I have shared a link in the chat. Raise some issues, get those green squares. And raise good issues. Don't just write remove full stop. Ouch. Don't just write remove full stop. Write in this section, remove the full stop, maybe take a screenshot. Remember, your future employers, your future colleagues, your future clients could be seeing these issues that you're raising, and you want to stand out. You want them to think, wow, this person wrote a really good issue or raised a really good pull request, whatever it is. Have all your work stand out. You never know who's going to see it. Okay, awesome. Let's have a look. Connect with me. Cool. LinkedIn link works. Awesome. Medium, Instagram, technologies. I like that. You've kind of got the main ones, which the VS Code we spoke about before. I don't know if you were on the live stream before, but you could probably remove that one. I think it takes away from your other ones, which are more impactful, which more employers and so forth are more interested in. Oh, you have got an animated GIF here of a dog. Has you got visitor count twice or just once? No, it's just once. Okay. Again, I'm not a huge fan of visitor count. And that animated GIF is quite funny. I do like it. It does make me laugh. Lots of green squares recently, which is great. Keep going. Keep that going up. And you're not part of our organization.
Fix that.
That's a try again sound effect. Go raise an issue on our support repo. You know what? I can send you a link. And the issue is invite me to the GitHub organization and you'll get an invite to the organization. Go do that, join us, and it looks better for your profile to be part of the organization. Don't forget to make it public as well, because by default it's private. But I hope that helps. I know that's really good. And hopefully people raise some issues on your project as well. I would also say you've got, actually one last thing, you've got 5 pinned, I would have an even number because you're wasting that real estate again. So I would either have 4 or have 6. Probably 4 is my suggestion. And maybe if you could align the animated dog GIF to the left or the right, and maybe put some information to the side of it. Again, make more use of the real estate. That's what I would suggest. Okay. Wow, we just passed 110 concurrent watches. Oh my god, this is like the biggest stream ever, and it's all because of all of you. So I just want to say thank you all so much for hanging around. Thank you to Nick. Thank you for all of you. We're going to review some more profiles, so don't worry, we're not going anywhere just yet, although it's 2 hours, and I'm sure Nick has got other things to do, so I really appreciate Nick and everyone else being here. But I want to stick around for a little bit longer because I want to review some more profiles. This is epic. 126 likes. Oh my god, we wanted 100. But we got so much more.
You say that you're glad to have me here, but then I'm sitting here starting problems in chat for you.
What's happening in chat? Oh no. Oh my god, I got so many notifications on Discord. Oh. Yes, okay.
No big deal. We just got a little super chat train going.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll get to the Discord notifications after dinner, which is after the live stream.
I'm talking about YouTube chats.
Oh, okay. I haven't scrolled down yet. I'm trying to hold my position on where I am. Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got. Oh wow, there is loads more super chats have just come in. Okay, so the next person to review was Raj. Where's yours, Raj? I think I saw it in the chat briefly before. You didn't include it in the super chat, so let me see if I can find it. Thank you so much all for the super chat. We are going to get to Raj. Nick. No more super chats, and then puts us in the super chat. Next level god, who is Karan. I think it's Karan. And Harshit as well. Okay, wow. Okay, Raj, I'm trying to find yours. Where's your? I did see it somewhere in the chat higher up. Trying to find it. Here we go. 1118. I don't think that's your GitHub username.
I think that's an issue number.
Oh, okay. Having a look. I'm scrolling up further, trying to find it. Raj, if in the chat we can come back to yours. If you can put in the chat your GitHub username. Yash, review your project. We'll get to it probably in a future live stream. Okay, awesome. How many? 115 concurrent people. This is epic. Okay, Nick. Next level god, thank you. Right, okay, Harshit is next. GitHub, dev, harsh, 1998. Constructive criticism, please. Okay, I will do constructive criticism for sure. We'll get some feedback from the users as well. I'm watching. I've missed so many things in the chat. Can't keep up. Thank you all so much for the super chat and all the great messages. This is epic. Don't forget, give your thoughts to the projects as well. Okay, let's have a look. Harshit, great cat photo. Really like it. Is that your cat or is that a stock photo? Okay, another open source enthusiast here. 160 followers. Awesome. Let's see if we can get you to 175. Let me share this in the chat as well.
Why is everybody spamming this? What's going on here?
Spamming what?
This design systems OSS repository that is being brought up in Discord, is being brought up by multiple people in chat. I'm a little confused here. If you want a project reviewed, as ViViV has mentioned multiple times, please create an issue on our Eddy Hub community support repository, and we will get to the project in the order that the issues are raised.
Well said. Thank you, Nick. I just brought up ViViV's comment as well for people who want to read it too. Okay, Raj, thank you very much for your username. I'll bring that up. We'll do that next after this one. Is that correct? Okay, we'll get to that next. Okay, so Harshit, looking good. I would take advantage of your description. I really would. Did I share Dev's one? I did share Harshit's one in the chat. Okay, awesome. I would take advantage of your description. Don't waste this. Use the tools and the real estate you're given. And you're not part of Eddy Hub. What? come on.
I
Harshit.
feel like that's like the worst offense you can commit.
Yeah, I want to go cry after this live stream. Like, seriously.
Me too.
And you've got profile views. Again, it's a big number, but you can just fake it by refreshing. So I'm not a big, well, I say we, I'll speak on Nick's behalf as well. Not a big fan of that. The animated GIF is cute. I think you can make more use out of your real estate by putting these two, your stats and your languages side by side. And I would maybe put some more information, like have you got a website on it? You haven't got a link here to a website. I would probably put some more information about yourself, what technologies you use. I know I can scroll down here and I can see you use C, Rust, Java, but I would add some of that icon information, maybe like I don't know, a photo of something. Again, just make it more, I mean, you've probably seen the other ones that we've reviewed today, and I would make it more, customized to you. And this is customized a bit, but I think you can do a bit more, and you can kind of, make it stand out a lot more with a little bit of effort. So I hope that helps. Do make some changes and improvements and submit it again for review. And I'd love to see the before and after. So in your issue, take a screenshot of it now, and then take a screenshot, and then we can review it and we can see the before and after. I'd love to see that as we review people's profiles. And everyone watching, don't forget, raise an issue on this repo with suggestions. What are your suggestions? Let me see. MZ saying bye, MZ, thanks for joining. Let's have a look. 129 likes. This is crazy. Over 100 concurrent viewers. That's like my best stream ever. You've all made my week. It's Monday and you're all awesome. Thank you so much. Don't forget, everyone, I should have mentioned as we go along, we have our community call this Saturday where you all can join our Discord stages call and all just, ask questions, share something you've learned recently. Let me get a link to that real quick. If I go to my website, and then we've got our community call. It's the last Saturday of every month. Let me get that here. And it is this Saturday. So it is in 4 days, 22 hours and 56 minutes and 14 seconds. So let me share that in the chat. I should share that more. And it's a cross. Oh, Anush, thank you for reminding me. It's a cross community collab. So you'll see from that link that I've just shared in the chat. Sign up and you'll see we're doing collabs with multiple communities. I'm not going to list them all out now. Multiple communities, and you should definitely join. It's a great way to network, great way to learn from each other, great way to practice your public speaking. Harshit, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for submitting your profile for review. And hopefully people have raised some issues. No one's raised any issues. Raise some issues. Get those green squares. Okay, go on to the next one. So Raj, thank you so much for the super chat. That is awesome. Let's have a look. Picture of you, which I think is great. I think it's really good to have a picture of you. Awesome. You're using the description. 7 followers. Let's see if we can get you to at least 10. Everyone go follow Raj. You're not part of our organization either. Don't you want to join the Eddie Hub organization? Someone should just raise an issue. Someone raise an issue on the profile repo saying join our organization with a link to the join organization issue that Raj needs. But this looks good. So you've got these icons here. What's the first one? It's like a code icon and just come straight to GitHub. So I would suggest probably removing that first one. The second one I'm guessing goes to LinkedIn. Awesome. And the third one's your email. So I think the first one can go because it just takes you to this page, which is kind of, I think you're wasting a link. You could put something else there. But also it says, what you're doing at the moment. I think it's great. Everyone else watching, if you haven't done this, do customize your profile by having a repo that's the same name as your username. And you don't have to get it perfect in one go. Just keep doing little iterations over and over again. I see the chat moving like loads. I'm missing loads of stuff. I love this. TechTube. What's the benefit of fake green squares? No benefits. Do not have fake green squares. Add value to the community and someone else's project. So when I'm suggesting people to raise issues on these repos, they're not fake green squares. We're going to add value to those repos. Like I'm going to forget all the suggestions I've made to these repos, even to my own repos. So if you can raise issues, then I can come to them later on, and I can actually implement them, or we can have a discussion about them. So they're not fake green squares. So no, if I know some people in the past, there was a phase or a craze, I should say, a few years ago, where people had a kind of a private repo or a public repo, and they just had a bot that just wrote loads of green squares on their behalf, or loads of commits every day, and they could just have, you know, completely perfect green tiles. And you know what? That doesn't help anyone, because when people dig into their profile, they'll know that it was fake. So no, definitely don't do fake ones. But it's good to, and green squares don't really carry any weight. I say that you should get your green squares, but don't really carry any weight. The advantage of having green squares is just that first impression. When someone comes to your repo, and if you've got, like, you know, nice healthy green squares, if I go back to mine, mine's not as crazy as Nick's, but you know, mine's healthy-ish, I suppose. Then people go, oh, let me dig deeper and have a look. Whereas if there's no green squares, or there's a few, they're going to be like, well, I'm not going to waste my time having a look, even though there might be some really good work there. So that's just my suggestion for everybody. So Raj, green squares were really good December, January, and Feb. Got a bit quiet now, which is fine. Just keep it little and often, like brushing your teeth. I would suggest not having 5 pinned repos. Either have 4 or 6. I think 4 is enough. Just pick your 4 favorite ones. Highly recommend. 131 likes. I mean, this is freaking phenomenal, everybody. Over 3,000 people have joined this live stream, according to my stats. That's just epic. Looking forward to our Friday live stream as well now. Okay, I really like this. And you've got about you as well. I'm currently learning Docker. I love that people write what they're learning. Just be transparent. Absolutely love that.
Open source learning, absolutely. 100%.
It's awesome. I think that's just great. Some people try and say, hey, I know everything. And it's like, well, you can't know everything. Just say what you're learning, what you're playing with at the moment. That's probably something I should add to my I'm taking loads of ideas from my customization of my GitHub profile. So I think you should all go raise issues on my profile so I don't forget. I'll share a link. Please raise some issues for me. And if there's duplicates, doesn't matter, raise them. I have 2.4k followers. Let's make it 2.5. Give me a follow on GitHub.
I already did. I mean, I can unfollow you and follow you again. That's not going to help your number.
That way won't help. But thank you so much for the thought. It's the thought that counts. I really like this. It's quite short and concise. So Raj, I think it's great. I think it's really, really good. Short and concise. You're probably wasting a bit of real estate on the right here. So maybe you can add a bit more information, or you could maybe more about you could be put to the right of it or to the left of it or something like that. Just try and make a bit use of the real estate. And same with these icons. Remember, the first icon doesn't work. It comes straight back to here, but you could maybe use a different icon to go to another platform, or you could shift these 2 icons up to next to the high there or something like that. Make a bit more user space. Okay, right. Have I reviewed everyone who's super chatted me? I think I have. Yes, I think I have. So, Nick, have you been looking at the chat? Is there anyone else that we should really do, or should we call it a day? It's been over 2 hours. I know you've got, it's like probably mid-morning for you. You've probably got loads of work to do as well. I've got dinner on the table. What do you think?
I think let's get Kaiwalia in, and then we will. I think that can call it a day.
Okay, let's do it. And Kit, if you raised an issue, that was like most of the stream, but now I'm just picking some from the chat just to kind of keep it a bit more engaging and so forth. So I'll probably do that every time, actually. Majority of the live stream will be going in order from the issues raised, but we will and we'll do a few from the chat as well. Awesome. Okay, last one that we're going to review. Don't forget, give your feedback. Alex, no more super chats. Okay, but we'll share your profile as well because you're just awesome. I have no idea what you're talking about because the stream is muted. I'm sure it's psychology. Alex, you're freaking awesome. Okay, I'll write it to you because you can't hear me saying this. You are awesome. Okay. Okay, how do I pronounce his name? Is it Kaiwalia? Is that correct? Hopefully that's correct. Tell me in the chat if it's kind of 50%, 70%, 100%, 110. Okay, it's not going to be 110. It's going to be around like 50 probably. Okay, let's share this in the chat. So thank you so much. Yes, 5IV, you're right. GitHub sponsors, and I have in my video that I recorded yesterday that's coming out next Wednesday, I do talk about the one-time GitHub sponsors payments, which I think is epic. It's a game changer because I do love to go and donate to people that I might not want to do on a monthly basis, but they might have made a great contribution. I just want to drop them like $10 or $20. So I think that's epic. So that's really good. I just need more people to sign up. I need all of you to sign up to GitHub sponsors so I can give you money. But I know it's not available in all countries yet. It's gone up since my last.
Signed up.
Nick signed up. I sponsor you, Nick.
You sponsor me.
And you sponsor me, and you upped your sponsorship recently, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, the GitHub sponsors was in 32 countries when I did my video like 6 months. 32 countries when I did my video 6 months ago, and now it's in 36 countries. I noticed yesterday, so the number is increasing. So don't forget, raise issues on this repo. So this looks really good. I'm sure I've seen this before. I love the description. You got a link to more information, which is great. Got your LinkedIn. I think we're connected on LinkedIn. Let's check. Yes, we are. Awesome. Got this graph. This graph looks really cool. I think it looks really slick. I mean, your profile looks really good. I mean, technologies, there is quite a lot there. Let's see if there's any that we can remove or we can suggest. Bitbucket, I would remove that one because who wants to be associated with Bitbucket? And two, GitHub's kind of a given because you're on GitHub. They're looking at your profile. I just think you can make it less noise and just focus on the things that you really want to kind of stand out and pop. So I would
Raspberry Pi is cool, but is there like any example anywhere of a company using a Raspberry Pi for production level applications?
Yeah.
Aren't those like those $20 computers that you can buy and run a server on at home, but they really don't do much else?
Yeah, I think so.
I think a few companies do.
Oh, sorry, 5IV.
I think some companies do use something that's similar. So like it's valid to write that there if you have a repository that has code that uses that in a project. If there's not a project associated with it, I don't think that listing it is a very good idea.
Okay, that's good to know.
Something new today.
Yeah, always learning something new. I love that. That's why everyone who's watching, you must share. If you've come across something or you've got a different perspective, please share because we're all always learning.
I love it when people tell me I'm wrong. I don't think I've ever been told I was wrong and not learned something.
I'd also like to say whoever's in the stage, if you want to speak, there's a button down there with which you can request to come onto the stage and speak. I think maybe that was not clear to someone. So if you want to speak, if you got anything to speak, just click on the button and we can make you speak.
Awesome. Thank you so much, 5AV. Great tips. We should mention that probably more often as well throughout the live stream as people kind of join, leave and join. This looks good. I would just suggest these 3 boxes because they're kind of vertically, they're taking up a lot of space. I would suggest maybe going for 2 boxes and try and put them side by side. I think you're just losing a lot of real estate before people get down to your projects and before they get down to your awesome green squares. Lots of green squares. I like that. Really, really good. And you're part of the organization, Eddie Hub. Woo! Sound effect. Yeah. So that's very cool. Okay. I think that was the last one we were going to review. I think I did share it in the chat as well. I did. Let me catch up a bit on the chat from all of you before we call it a day and I go have my dinner. Let's have a look. More people nominating Nick as a GitHub star. Love that. Definitely nominate Nick as a GitHub star. He's awesome. And Alex, I meant to share Alex's stuff. Wait a second. Let me bring that up.
I did drop Alex's GitHub.
Perfect. Thank you.
Back near that beautiful super chat.
Yes, excellent. Everyone go follow Alex as well on GitHub too.
But you know what? I'll drop it again. Yeah,
do it again. And let's see how many Alex is at the moment, and then we can check next time as well, see if it's gone up. Here we go. Alex is 38. Let's get Alex to 50 followers, everyone. Let's do it. Nick versus Eddie's going to be a thing. I don't, there
No.
must be something I must have missed in the chat for some context on that.
For 2021 GitHub Star of the Year.
Oh, okay. I don't think I can win it a second time, and I think I would lose against Nick.
I don't know. You do a lot.
I do a lot, and you do a lot as well. So I think it would, yeah, I think I would lose.
Hey, this will be the first year they have 2 GitHub Star of the Years.
Okay,
It should be both of us.
I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. That sounds good. I like this that people are putting, Eddie Hub as part of their customized repo. That looks really cool. And I think they could choose different icons, right? We've got different ones. I think we've got like 8 or 10 different styles, different poses and so forth. So that's pretty cool. So great repo, Alex. I love this animated thing on the side as well. It's really cool. Awesome. 136 likes and 77 people watching. I just want to say you're all freaking awesome. Don't forget to join our call this Saturday where we're on Discord stages, which is like Twitter Spaces, like Clubhouse. And we can all just geek out together. I'd love to hear what projects you're working on, what you've learned recently, any questions that you have, and we can all just chat and give different perspectives. If Karuna's still here, oh, she is. And she's sharing more links in the chat. Awesome, Karuna. I'm going to ask Karuna to moderate this Saturday, but I haven't asked her yet, so we're not sure if she is. But Karuna, if you wouldn't mind moderating, that would be epic. Let me know later on what you think. But she did a much better job than me. She made notes of who's been and who hasn't. It was just, awesome. So it was great. Mert, we'll review it next time. Raise an issue on the repo, support repo, get a green square for today, and we'll review it another time, and we'll go through those lists. We've been going for 2.5 hours now. I'm getting a tan from all these lights, so I need to kind of go get a drink, go have my dinner before it gets cold. And yeah. But sorry we didn't get to it this time. There are so many people sharing their projects and we've got quite a few issues to go through next time. But if people like these, I'll try and do them more often. Give the video a thumbs up and we'll try and do them more often as well. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Any last words? What do you think, Nick?
Just a shout out to everyone for joining, for absolutely blowing the metrics on this video out of the water. You are a fantastic community, and I am always so glad to be here. And of course, don't forget, we're our next Radio Eddie session. We do encourage everybody to come up and say something. A great chance to practice your public speaking skills. And if you haven't signed up already, we do have our community call at the end of the week, and Eddie will share a link to the form in the Discord chat. So make sure you're in our Discord as well.
Absolutely. Sign up. You'll get notified. And you'll get a monthly newsletter as well of things that are going on, events that have happened, community shout-outs. I really want a massive community shout-out section. So we'll definitely keep you posted. But I just want to say thanks again, Nick, for helping me moderate this live stream and also the other mods in the chat. And you're all awesome. Get those green squares. Let's collaborate in Discord between live streams and videos. And I look forward to geeking out with you all very, very soon. Have a great Monday wherever you are in the world and have a great week. And I'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.